Something old, something new. Tonight on It's All For You, Demon. He's still afraid of the camera. He says, I don't know what it is. Pee-wee says, you'll get used to it. Unfortunately, you'll get used to it.
I said you'll have fun, and I won't disappoint you.
Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You, Demon, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. Tonight, wanted to talk something old, something new, and in the something old range, we're going to discuss the Alive 2 era songbooks. I collect songbooks off and on, kind of when basically based on deals. If I see a good deal, I'll go for it. Sometimes songbooks fall into the belt buckle category where people think they're gold and hey, I have a Kiss songbook, $150. No, thank you. So I look for, I don't know, songbooks probably 25 to 85 range. 85 if I'm pretty desperate for it. I've made some blunders with songbooks in the past, and this was my big blunder. Peter Criss solo songbook. Open it up to Don't Let Me Down. I let myself down. The seller let me down. Whatever. No pictures. Just go straight into the music. And the reason you'll want those pictures, Ace, for example, of the solo album genre. Open it up. Cool solo album font. Cool picture of Ace. Biography of Ace. And then just super, super cool photos. I mean, that stuff, you just can't beat that stuff. And goodbye, blunderby. I still have the songbook. I still have all the tablature. Will I one day go back and get the actual ones with the pictures? Who knows? They have the cover. They have the tablature. They're a cool piece to have on your display. Now, Alive 2 of those, I have the actual Alive 2 songbook, and this does have the pictures, which are super cool. Great shots of 77 era Kiss. Lunchbox photo. You don't get any better than that. Ace and Peter. You don't get any better than that. And then that wonderful Alive 2 kind of shot. So much fun. More cool. My gosh. I mean, this is why you really need the photos in them, because without the photos, they're just not as fun to read, unless you can read piano and guitar music. This has like a description of every one of the songs, I believe written by Peggy Tamarkin, who was Bob Steele in the Army Kits and wrote Kiss the Real Story, 1980. Cool shot of Peter, track listing. Then we get into the music, which I could never play piano music. I could only play by ear. The next Alive 2-ish book I have is the Easy Guitar. I don't believe this had any pictures. Oh, it does. Black and white. Not as fun as the Alive 2, but one more in there? Yeah. Sparkle. Photo shoot. Easy Guitar. I think I actually did the tablature of this to... I can't remember what song I did. I did it in a video, but it was kind of fun. And it worked. The tablature at the top of each little music stanza translates to guitar perfectly. So that brings us to the something old, and this was gifted to me by my buddy FL Dog, and it also is Alive 2 era oriented, and this is the only book I have of this series. This is the Alive 2 Almo Rapid Play and I believe it's rapid play for piano, organ, guitar, and pipe organ. I believe that's pipe organ or Hammond, or I don't know. I don't know. Hammond organ. It says piano, organ, guitar, and organ. So I don't know what sort of organ is the second organ. Hammond organ maybe, I don't know. But this is fun because it's so elementary school. So you're 6 years old, it's the summer of 1978, and your parents are making you take music lessons. And you're a Kiss fan, so please get me Kiss's Greatest Hits with the Alive 2 cover. You get a lot of cool songs. You get Beth, Flaming Youth, Calling Dr. Love, Love Gun, Hard Luck Woman, Christine 16, Detroit Rock City, Tomorrow and Tonight, Do You Love Me, Sweet Pain, on and on. You get a bevy of songs here and lots of fun. I mean, this is so elementary school. It like shows you where to put your hands on the piano, shows you how to make chords with your fingers and the keys, teaches you melody, how to play melody. Melody continued. Here is the Alamo Rapid Play chart, chord chart. That's a lot of fun. And then Rapid Play organ sounds. Solo strings, flutes, pedal, vibrato. Somewhere in there it would have a number, and you would know if it's number 8, then you need to have your flute button, your pedal, vibrato, adjust, balance. I don't know what any of that means because I never had one of those organs. My next door neighbor Robin Dyson's grandma, growing up, they had one of those organs, and we would just play with those colored keys at the top. Get in trouble all the time because you're messing with a very expensive organ.
Sometimes it seems like we live in a dull, gray world. Well, I found a way to change it.
Wonderful things happen with the sounds of a Hammond organ. Only Hammond has features like note accord. Keys stay down after you play each chord, so learning is easy and fun. Make your musical dreams come true with a Hammond organ.
Remember those organ stores in the malls? Those were fun. I wonder if any man who worked at one of those organ stores, because there was always that one lonely employee in there playing Swanee River. Wonder if they ever owned the Alamo Greatest Hits, Alamo Rapid Play, Alive 2 era songbook. There are many of these for different instruments. I believe one may be even for flute. But these are hard to come by, and I greatly appreciate this gift. Thank you, FL Dog, because it's my first Alamo Rapid Play, so that's another rabbit hole to go down with songbooks. For something new, I don't know what your thoughts are on this. I bought this because I was probably just hot-faced for the new Kiss releases, and anytime Kiss announces something at 10 a.m. on a Friday, you're just super excited, and you go to the website, and in this instance, you saw that the box set with the glow-in-the-dark albums was almost $1,000, and we all probably said, F that.
Oh, it looks good on you, though.
I ended up buying this, the Creatures of the Night belt buckle, and I don't know what your thoughts are on this, but to me, it's lacking, and it's also kind of cool. I don't know if you can see here in the light, but it is covered in glitter, and of course, the cool Creatures of the Night album cover. And another cool feature is the eyes glow in the dark. So here we are in my laundry room. I'll show you the eyes glowing in the dark. And there you go, the glow in the dark eyes. That's pretty cool. To me, you knock the ball out of the park there. That's pretty cool. It would be fun to wear this, I guess, all day long, and then at night, those eyes glow in the dark. That's kind of fun. But the one thing that kind of bugs me about this belt buckle, and I think it's because in all my belt buckle collecting, I've had a soft spot for the Pacifica belt buckles, is that this belt buckle, when you rub your finger across, you can feel each face. It's almost like somebody left a comment on my Instagram that said this should have been a pen, and that's what it almost feels like. It feels like, everyone's selling those pins these days, like at horror conventions. It feels like it should be a pin. And for me, as a belt buckle, it's got a dip here after the border, a dip into the design. Why they didn't cover this with like a sealant, like the Pacifica belt buckles, so this would be really smooth, because like you can feel all the glitter, you can feel all the lines in the design, you can feel everyone's face. To me, it should have had a sealant and be like a Pacifica. I don't know if that would alter or not allow the eyes to glow in the dark if it did that, but I don't see why. Light can shine through that sealant. If it had the sealant on it, it would be a very cool item to me. Without it, it's an okay item. Now, do I regret buying the Creatures of the Night belt buckle? No, because it was fun to buy one thing from the release of the Creatures of the Night collection. I certainly wasn't going to buy a $1,000 box set with glow-in-the-dark vinyl. I already have the Creatures of the Night box set on CD, and somebody on eBay is selling this for $229. Man, this sold for $50. It's not worth more than $50. These resellers, man. Whatever. We're gonna stay positive. I'm happy I bought it. What are your thoughts on it? Should it have been a pin? Should it have been a buckle? And if it was a buckle, should they have done the Pacifica treatment to it? Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear it. What did you buy from the Creatures of the Night collection? So that's all I got for you tonight. Something old, something new. The poster auction for Chain of Hope is still going on and is still live as I tape this. I tape a week in advance. So by next week, I will know the results of those auctions and how much we're going to donate to Chain of Hope, because the auction ends on Friday night. So when you're watching this, the auction would have ended, and I may upload a little video of how cool of a gift we got to give Chain of Hope by giving some KISS fans some very cool merch to hang on their wall. It's a win-win. KISS fans get what they want, and we help out abused and neglected animals in return. The fun of being a KISS fan never gets old. Little man's relaxing in his chair. But we're gonna go over and talk to Pee-wee's, because Pee-wee says, I love to be in the videos. Thank you for hanging with us tonight and waxing a little rock and roll nostalgia with us here in the Wax Night house. Something old, something new. Pee-wee, you're an old girl, but you are the most pretty in the world. Thank you for hanging with us. Take care. Be safe. We'll talk to you soon.